What's up and welcome to Vinnies Talk. Welcome to Vinnies Talk, man. How's everybody feeling out there? We are on the podcast of life, man. Podcast nature. Take a look at the background. We got Mrs. Sophie Cunningham, Supergirl, Vinnies Talk. Me and my dog, Little Mama, rest in peace. Rhaenyra Targaryen, Mrs. Taylor Swift, Toy Story 5. Casey Musgraves, me doing a willy, doing a little popping a willy right there. Anyways, how's everybody feeling, man? Welcome back to the podcast. Podcast nature of life, podcast of life. A lot of things going on in the world, right? Everything from watching House of the Dragon. By the way, shout out to Rhaenyra Targaryen. What emotional scene, right, on House of the Dragon. A powerful scene. She deserves an award, man. By the way, go Indiana Fever. Shout out to my girl Sophie. She doing big things. Giving the point, man. That's when we look at you when you took all my ice cream and give you that point. You know what I'm saying? Check out the reaction too on my YouTube, guys. It's summertime and it's an entirety, right? We're getting all this crazy ass weather. So one day it's like raining. I don't really understand how this rain is sometimes. It's like one day it's really sunny. And then the next day it's freaking just raining. Or we get a day mixed between both when it's just like really hot. And part of the day it's the sun is shining, the weather's sweet, and that makes you want to move your dancing sweet. And then in the other part of the day it's just starts pouring out of nowhere. And I'm just like, you know what? Kind of the weather that kind of makes you sick. And I don't know what the hell's been going on with the weather lately, but hey, we'll take it, man. It's the start of summer. Before you know it, it'll be winter, right? We'll be shoveling the snow. But all I have to say is that I'm excited. But in a way, it makes me sad because right around this time, I lost my dog. The month of July is my birthday month. And I'm just like, it's kind of bittersweet for me, bittersweet. Obviously, I'm really busy doing videos, making reaction videos, trying to stay afloat with all the movies released and the movie trailers and stuff like that. So I try to stay up to date with that stuff. Sometimes I get caught off guard or I get busy with my daily life and I can't upload as much, but I try to do as much as I possibly can to try to grow my YouTube channel, guys, and make you guys happy. But yeah, man, so we're getting ready for summer. We're getting ready for the peak of summer, and I'm excited for summer, right? I'm also excited for what's coming after summer is a lot of new things. I'm excited for 2027, man. A lot of new releases as far as movies, games. PS5 games are going to be released. We got the big release of GTA 6, and I've heard it made over like $38 million, which is fucking crazy, dude. Billion, or was that 38 billion or some shit like that. The only problem I have with that specific title is I heard that they're releasing it digitally with a code and not physically. And you know about me, how I feel about my physical media, and I know a lot of people feel that way with their physical media. I feel like it's nice to own things digitally. It's more convenient. But if you want to own something for real, you want to own it physically, right? And this is why, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you never know, guys. You never know when something's going to happen with our world, or something happens with the grid or with the electricity, or you won't have access to it because PlayStation Network decides to shut down and steal, or Amazon decides to go off, or some stupid shit decides to basically where you can't access that file you bought it from, or you paid it for, Fandango or whatever the case may be, guys. I don't know. It's nice to own things digitally. That's what I say. But it's nice. It's even nicer to own it on physical copy. And the fact that GTA 6 is saying that when it comes out, now I'm not sure if that's going to be the case for forever or for just the time being, because I feel like a lot of people are still buying it. They don't give a shit. They don't give a flying F, right? But at the same time, I'm just like, dude, I'd rather have a physical copy, so maybe it's best that I wait if that's the case. Because I heard the price points is out of this world, like $90, $80 or some shit like that for the standard edition. Now, I'm not big on paying over $70 to $80 for a video game, but I mean, the amount of wait time we've been waiting for that video game probably might end up paying it just because I want to review it, you know. But I'm not really too happy about not having the physical form. And that goes not just for physical media, but that's everything for me. As a collectible, you know, as someone who likes to collect toys and Pop Funkos and things, that I always feel like when you have that physical form of something, whether it's a series like Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, or a CD or a vinyl. I know a lot of people buy movies digitally and music digitally, and that's cool and all, but I still rather own the hard. There's something about owning the physical hard copy of something and feeling the gratitude, and not only that, but if something happens, man, you always have that, and you could always play it, listen to it, watch it. That's the good thing about owning physical media. And a lot of that's gone missing these days, man. Like I said, you know, especially with, you know, I watched Toy Story 5 and I absolutely love the movie. And it basically shows you how we're striving away from kids playing with toys and how they love the tablet and the tablet this and the tablet that. And I'm just like, bro, we could still have both, right? We could have a tablet and we could have toys, but it's very important that we still have that in place where toys bring happiness and light to a children's life. And not just to children, but grown adults love toys, man. Whether it's video games, whether it's collecting like I do, Pop Funkos or action figures or movies and things that you like. That's the whole joy about living your life and being happy. But I feel like once we take that away and we're caught up in the moment of all this craziness around the world and we're not being ourselves, that's the moment things change, man. You gotta be yourself and don't let anybody change you, because the moment someone tries to change you, it's not real anymore. It's not real. Whether that's a man or a woman, you gotta be yourself. Obviously, as we grow older, we learn, we live and we learn, but never try. This is what I learned in life, talking with, you know, my grandfather and talking and just living life and talking to my mom and just living in life is we have to be happy, but we also have to learn how to grow and never let someone change you. You could hear people's opinions. You could take their opinions into consideration and take some of their advice and listen to their advice, because sometimes people's advice is admirable and respectful, but you have to be yourself. And you always have to never let people try to lead you on and change you as a person. Because guess what, man? You are your own person. And just like I'll never stop saying, this is Vinnies Talk. Vinnies Talk, it belongs to me. I'll never stop. I'll never change. I would love doing reaction videos, guys. You know, if I go for a brief pause or I'm not on for a whole year. This guy's like, damn, dude. A whole year? Nah. A couple months, you know. I think the moment, you know, you let someone change you, the moment you lose yourself. So always be yourself, man, and that's what I learned, though. But now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk a little bit of House of the Dragon, right? Even though we did a review, I want to dig into it just a tad, right? Just a tad. I'm excited for season 3. I'm more excited to see what happens in season 3, and then we're moving on to season 4, which is going to be freaking crazy because it's going to be the end of House of the Dragon. Might have to wait a few years. Like they say, you might have to wait a few years. That's what they say about the weather. One day it's rain, the next day it's not. It's sunny. And then, one day it's sunny and it's raining the same day. What the hell is going on here, man? Somebody get me a water, right? Somebody get me a water. I feel like climate or some shit has changed over the years, though, because I don't know, man. The weather feels different, though. The weather does feel different. But with House of the Dragon, this season and in the episodes that I've watched already, so much has happened, and I'm so excited for what's to come of Rhaenyra and how she decides to, you know, remain on the throne and what she does with the throne. Because eventually I feel like she's going to go back to Dragonstone at some point. But so much is going on with Aegon and Alicent and, you know, the whole cast, man. Damien, and if you guys watched the latest episode when they flew in to King's Landing, that was simply epic. Simply epic. And you can't just not talk about Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon without talking about Rhaenyra's performance after she seen that she lost her son. I was just like, man, that's crazy, dude. That's insane. But yeah, man, I'm just excited for summertime. And then guess what, man? Before you know it, dude, it's just like it's summertime now, but time goes by so fast. So I'm talking to you guys right now on the podcast, and meanwhile we're talking, and time's just ticking away. And we're gonna be in fall soon. You know, we'll be wearing hoodies. I'll be a hoodie. Get the hoodie, Vinny. Get the hoodie. Right, get the hoodie. Get your hoodie and get it ready for Halloween. By the way, slasher season, Halloween season coming up soon, right? Got Elvis Presley. Shout out to Elvis Presley. If you guys haven't checked out that documentary, man, that documentary's good. Documentary of Elvis Presley, man. It's like concert. Him in Vegas doing like performances. Maybe we'll do more Elvis reactions. Who knows? Maybe we'll do more. I haven't done too many, but I love Elvis. One of my favorites. But a lot of people always ask me, you got a nice background. We got LeBron. We got the Titanic. Sometimes I change it. You know, we got Mrs. Sophie Cunningham. By the way, the point, man. You know, you got a lot of people hating on Caitlin Clark, man. I don't know why people hate on Caitlin Clark so much, dude. She's a fantastic. She gets bullied too much, bro. You know, and that's why it makes me want to root for the Indiana Fever so much, because I love these two pair of women. These two pair of women, Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark, man, don't get enough respect. She don't get enough respect, man. And all these girls, they out here trying to be bullies and shit, man. See, the Lord watches. The Lord sees that, and you know, when you trying to be mean bullies, that ain't gonna be a good look for you. You know what I'm saying? We're in the off season right now for the NBA, so I'm excited for the NBA and what the Lakers do with LeBron. Hopefully, LeBron signs. If he goes to another team, so be it. But we got LeBron here, man, because I'm a big LeBron fan. Go Lakers. Go Fever. Go Cubs. Go Bears. You know? That's how we doing it here, man. That's how we doing it, guys. If there's a video, a music, or a movie trailer you guys want me to react to, just drop a comment. Let me know. Be respectful, of course. But we will do more reactions, because I know a lot of people like, let's do a reaction. Or let's see another movie trailer. And I know that the Supergirl movie is getting a lot of backlash right now, and I'm not sure why, dude. If people really read the comics, especially the miniseries from Tom King, right? If people really truly read the comics and understood the story behind the comics, I don't think people would be bashing the new Supergirl. So yeah, guys, basically a lot of things are going down. It's humid as hell outside. I'm just like, I'm Vinny's Talk. We talk about the weather. We give you guys movie trailers, music, everything else. And I'm just like, bruh, who else is excited for 2027? There's a lot of exciting things coming for 2027. A lot of exciting things coming up for this summer. Hopefully you guys stay tuned, because listen, we have a lot of cool things happening. So hopefully you guys watch. Man, shout out to the Indiana Fever, man. A lot of things are going on in the world right now. Like I said, man, the weather is freaking crazy, bro. Now they're predicting that we're going to get like storms and stuff like that for the 4th of July weekend. What the hell is going on with the weather, dude? Sometimes the weather people will be saying, well, it's going to be nice this day. Oh, it's going to be nice that day. I'm just like, bruh, really? So, yeah, we're excited, man. We're excited for the nature aspect of it, right? Hopefully the weather just straightens itself out. I'm out there cutting the grass and sweating. And, yeah, man, sometimes it's be a lot. But I want to thank you guys for joining this podcast of Vinny's Talk. Please stay tuned for more reactions, podcasts, vlogs, movie trailer reactions, and reviews, and my thoughts, especially on the House of Dragon, and other cool videos. Thank you guys, and until the next time, peace.